I had this dream, this amazing dream in 2012 of people from all walks of life and all nationalities holding these little lights as a sign of peace and unity, and I couldn't stop. That dream touched me deep inside, and from that point on I did everything I could to learn how to create friendship lights from scratch. I had to give up a lot to do this. Lost a lot of things I had, a lot of friends that didn't understand in the beginning what I was doing, because I mean, I understand, because it's such a, you know, when you tell somebody you're going to do something like this from nothing, from thin air, it's kind of hard to believe. But I just had to do it just to satisfy that feeling I had of other people being comforted by friendship lights and what I was doing, and just the whole process of it. This special batch I'm making is for something I do every year. I make over 100 of these. I go to Manhattan and give them to people who need a smile. We do this whole big thing with my volunteers in Washington Square Park. Now it's time to melt some plastic. So this is bioplastic. It's totally clean, real safe, and good for the environment. It's green. Like, I love Christmas trees and things like that. And how cool it is to take one of those lights in your pocket and keep it with you. And it represents that peace and unity and hope for people. So that light, that's what it was, and that's what it was going to be. This is a process that you have to have love to do this, because it burns your skin off. When you're doing this, it's real hot. As you can imagine, this was in boiling water. And throw it in a few seconds. We're just preparing it to take the color, which is pigment. In the beginning, it was the hardest year of my life, inventing this and creating the molds and creating the process. It was the most lonely time in my life. All I had was just the birds out the window. And now that I'm able to get out there, my whole world opened up, and it changed everything. And it's so fun now going out and meeting people. And I meet the coolest people with the best stories, from actors to musicians and other artists to just the average Joe who needs a smile, who works every day, comes home, has to feed his family or her family. And it's just a great feeling. So now is really the time for friendship lights. It's the summertime right now too, so I'm getting out there and really spreading the message and getting out to schools. I get in the wintertime, I get invited to a lot of schools, and just something I love to do and give back. Oh, the kids go nuts. I mean, I didn't make this for kids initially. It was just for people, you know, in general. It was, you know, there were obviously kids in the dream and adults too. But kids flip out. They scream and holler. As soon as they see me, obviously the teacher gives them a little backstory on me, so when I get there, they're just hooting and hollering about friendship lights, and they all want one, and they love the story, and they feel that they can do anything. After hearing my story and what I've been through, they feel they can do anything they want, and it's exactly the feeling I want to give them and what I want to give back to the world. So it's really cool. I love going to schools. So this is all grassroots effort from scratch. I make this in my apartment in Brooklyn, New York, and I can only make so many. It's at the point now where so many people want friendship lights, and they just want me and the lights themselves. I just have a hard time keeping up with the demand. So I have a regular job. I'm a graphic designer. At home, at night, when I come home, I start the process. On my days off, this is all I do. I'm like a cowboy inventor, and this is all just off the hip stuff. I'm just do what I feel. It's all heart driven. There's no process involved, no other business aspect of it. It's just all driven by heart. Now I'm making a special blend. To make a purple, we're gonna mix pink and a little bit of blue. A lot of these methods I got from my grandmother making raviolis as a child. I loved her raviolis. They were so good. And it's amazing how some of these methods that I use, she did when mixing the dough, when kneading the dough. And to see it translated in this makes me feel really good. If you saw some of the early friendship lights, they were the ugliest, wickedest looking things you'd ever see. And I saw it, I was just so happy at what it was, and I ran to tell people, I said, look, it's a friendship light. They're like, what is this? That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. But deep down in my heart, I knew the outcome, and I knew I was on the right path. And I believe if you take things step by step, little by little, eventually you'll find the way. So that's what I did. In my neighborhood, it's unbelievable. A lot of kids found out about friendship lights, and I feel like the Beatles when they were running away from fans. When I come down my block, they'll chase me down the block screaming friendship lights. I actually have to look around and make sure that nobody's around before I come down, or I'll get bombarded. It's unbelievable. See, here's some of the kids now looking at my window.
Yeah, I like it how it shines, like it's a little light.
We just made purple. We took pink and blue and combined it to make purple. It's kind of warm, but you guys can grab one side and pull.
Oh, it's so cool.
Now smush it. Help me mix the colors together. There you go.
I want to help you make these.
So these all are popped out of the mold like we're going to see next.
Yeah,
and they're a little fuzzy. You see some extra plastic, so these are not ready yet. You see they have extra plastic, so they have to be trimmed and then re-dipped into a hot bath, and it tightens up and becomes perfect. So as part of the step, so this is just waiting to get to the next step, so smell that.
It smells like bubblegum. It's so good, right? I'm about to eat it.
I figured out what I needed, and then I figured out a way to make the tools and the equipment to make it possible. Started from the molds to the cold box to the little tool I used to pop them out of the mold. None of it existed before. Sometimes at night, especially the night after my dream, I'd come out here and I just enjoy the weather. And then one night I looked to my left and I saw this I don't know what it is actually, but I looked at it and I said, wow, you know, this will be a great shape for the friendship light. And I saw it said Brooklyn, New York, and I just felt real nostalgic about it. So this is kind of where I started putting together the final shape of the friendship light and how it all came to be. Each new person that gets a friendship light becomes part of a family, so to speak, and we're all going through the same kind of thing. And with each person that gets one, I feel that we're getting stronger and our problems are becoming smaller and smaller, and we're able to open up a little bit and just feel better about ourselves and feel better about life.